All right. Hello. Okay, so YouTube is saying that I cannot connect my chat. We only got three participants. Okay, here we go. All right. So I'm gonna put the number up for the conference call. Unfortunately, the live chat for me is down. Let me see if let me connect now. Okay. So I'm gonna call and I'm gonna ask you guys to join me. So once we get everybody on, we're gonna be doing a placement test over all of the fiction standards, so that we can see how to maneuver there. So, and as we're waiting for people to log on, I'm going to talk about all of the fiction standards so that you understand the domains of fiction and nonfiction, so we can work those. It's going to be in Classic, and I'm going to ask you guys to grade your own papers, just so we can get feedback instantly. So once everyone's done testing, then I'm going to go over the answers. This is probably going to end up taking the entire day because we're going to have discussions and we're going to talk about how it appears on the test. So we're going to put up the number so we can have a conversation. Again, um, YouTube does not want to cooperate. So, okay. So if you're watching this, please call the conference call line, join. I don't have the live chat feature today for whatever reason it's not on YouTube. Also, once you're done with the test and we're going over the results of the test, you're probably going to have questions and it's going to be easier to ask it to the conference call either way. Um, I know it's probably a little hardcore that the day right after Memorial Day or right after holiday Memorial Day, we're jumping into this, but we don't have that much time and I really want to push everybody to take the test. All right, who just joined us? All right, this is Andre. All right. Good morning. It's great to hear from you guys. All right. Okay. I'm gonna grab the login code because the test can be fairly long. Um, and it looks like there's still some more people that need to join us. So I'll get you guys started, and I'm just gonna keep reaching out to more students. So I'm gonna put it's the exact same code for ClassKick as what we used on the last assignment. It's just the additional pages. So the test starts on, it's going to start on page 4. Yeah, so it'll be page 4. So 4, 5, and 6. 4, 5, 6, and 7. And somebody else just joined us? Okay, Mariana. Okay. So,
Good morning. You'll be scared too.
all right, LD. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I just sent out that link to the live chat so you guys can join. Like I said, it can take a while. I love the High Set test prep book. This is literally from the company that works with us. So all of these are coming from them. And I'm just going to give you guys a speech so that way you guys can get started. This is over all of the fiction standards. So if we smoke this after, and this is why it's important when we're grading it to be honest, and I can see you grading your own papers as well. That's why it's important that we don't Google, obviously, and that we are honest when we're grading our own tests. Because if we do very well in all of the fiction standards, then we will not talk about them again until maybe like the last week of class, which means we can have more time to focus on the informational or nonfiction standards, which I do think are easier. And we'd have even more time then where we could double up on math, which I know that a lot of people have questions, and there are a lot more math standards than there are reading standards. So that's important for that as well. Um, Especially too with the informational, we can start throwing in a little bit of history in there because that is going to be on the test. It's mostly reading comprehension, but I can give you some things that are going to help you understand the type of questions you're going to get about American history. American history is going to be easier, I think, than a lot of other countries' histories to understand. So that's the goal. Knock out all of these fiction standards, and then we can really focus on nonfiction or informational and focus on math so that the very last day that we have this class, you guys are ready to test. Um, any questions about the link, what we're doing?
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
I just barely. Hello?
Yes, uh huh.
I was trying to connect to the conference call. I barely heard you mentioned some pages from books. What was that for?
Oh, okay. So when you log on to ClassKick on page 4 of the assignment, it's the same one we've been working on, but I added some more assignments on there, some more pages. On page 4 starts the practice test over all of the fiction standards. So remember how we talked about how like main idea is a standard and theme and things like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is going to be over every single standard of fiction. So it's like plot elements, character traits, theme, main idea. So it's going to see how well you understand those. If we do well, like at least a C or better, then we're not going to talk about fiction anymore in reading. We're going to focus just on nonfiction and math. So the goal is to spend the majority of the time that we have in class on whatever standards we don't do well in.
Okay.
You know? All right, and I just sent the link through the live chat because I think you guys can see it, but I can't for whatever reason. So the link is there. If you opened up ClassKick before to do anything else in ClassKick, it's the same thing. It's the same assignment. So if there are no questions, go ahead and log on to ClassKick. I sent the link out. If you need me to email it, anything like that, there's several ways to get a hold of me. Let me know. And then while you guys are doing that, I'm going to keep reaching out to the students that are not here. All right. Anybody have a question about the link? Anybody not able to log on?
No question.
Perfect.
No question.
Okay.
It is page number 4, correct?
Correct. You'll see it because as soon as you go to that page, it's going to tell you that this is a placement test.
Okay, thank you.
Very welcome.
So it's the one that says reading literature practice questions?
Correct. Because literature is the academic term for fiction. Mm-hmm.
And do we just highlight and answer the
Yeah.
questions, or
So
do we actually have to?
yes, I would expect you to highlight, take notes on what you're reading, and then when you make your selection, you can circle it or you can highlight if it's A, B, C, or D.
Okay, thank you.
Very welcome. Oh, perfect. Who just joined us?
Alma.
Ok, muy bien. Gracias, Alma. All right, who just joined?
Maria Aranda.
All right, thank you so much, Maria.